Hello everybody and welcome back to Warhammer 40K Rogue Trader. Last time we had quite the episode, I'm not gonna lie. It was pretty big, pretty long. I just kept running into things, kept playing, you know, it happens. I love this game, so, you know, I get lost in it. I forget that I have a time limit, but I don't know if I cut it up into 2 episodes yet. I haven't edited it up. I'm literally just playing the same day, so we're just gonna move right on. We did kill some Aldari.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Which I want to loot first, honestly. That's what I want to do. Go, 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 go. All right, so we do have an Aldari chainsword. Sick. 12 to 24, not bad. Everything else is pretty mid. Aldari Ranger armor. Pretty cool. Needs Aldari equipment. And a gas grenade. Okay. Rude. So let's go get this one up here. Okay, you can go get it. What is your name again? I already forgot. Ooh, the shuriken catapult. Yeah, okay. Not very good, if I'm being real. Two-handed weapon for 6 to 9 damage is kind of ass, in my opinion. Not very cool. But maybe it's like a thing.
It's about time.
Oh yeah. Your yet? Anyway. Let's see here. Is there anything else? Oh, there's tons. Never mind. Hold on. Jesus. I was like, did we find everything? Chainsword, weighty axe, some crap. Let me go ahead and check the thing here. Let me just do it by the map here. There's goods. Excellent. There's more goods. Double excellent. Ooh, Cyber Mastiff. Excellent. Cyber Mastiff gains plus 10 weapon skill. Deals 100% more damage. Hits the apprehended enemy. With the Cyber Mastiff gains a stacking 8+ bonus to strength and a stacking +0 to toughness for 1 round. Okay, interesting.
Victory awaits.
What does that say? Don't care. Epic. And then there's more here. Still have people to loot, it seems. Ooh, they did have a melt-a-gun. Good thing they didn't get that off. That's insane. The Servitor also had that. The combat Servitor that we fought. That thing slapped pretty hard. Yeah, it does as much as a shotgun. But, has a 50% armor penetration. Actually crazy. Actually kind of insane. We'll take it. Anything else? There's some up here. Just kind of flashing. Flashing around looking. Just a las gun. Nothing new. Nothing cool. Go ahead and go here. I think there's this guy.
What is that?
Ooh, it's a trap. It's a trap. Xenos lore. Disarm. Xenos lore there. Okay, let's go ahead and send you... Nope.
None are better at searching.
Epic.
I was taught
Sick.
that Xenos were abhorrent creatures. But you do not look terrifying. You look unusual. As do I.
Naive child. You are a monster to your own kind. Were it not for your third eye that sees Shael, the thread of your fate would have been severed at birth.
Damn. She kind of ain't fucking wrong. Go and disarm this.
Oh, too hard for a
Epic.
simple monkey.
Stop saying monkey. Ooh, that's cool. The big beast. Didn't see that there. But we do have an injury here. So who actually has... You have a ton... Are you the highest Medicae here? Or is it Cabela? How do I fucking check that? It's in our stats, right? Medicaid 68, not bad. 45, 30, 35, 40, 35. Yep, it's gonna be Cabela here. And then she's gonna go ahead and we're gonna exit there. We're gonna get her.
And be heard.
We're gonna go there. We're
There is
gonna
life
get
in
it
you
to
yet.
Yolette.
Use it wisely.
Your technology is limited, but I am grateful.
Sick. And then we're gonna go ahead and replace that immediately here, hopefully. Yeah, we got a big one actually, so that's fine. No more small ones, so we gotta be careful. But yeah, look at this big beastie. Look at that. Tree, stop, skull, move. That's cool. Oh shit, this guy's cut in half. Yikes. He had a marksman rifle. Oh, I was just like, that's... I don't know if that's better than our
Follow
sniper,
my
but I forgot I was
steps.
only on Cabela. It is Cabela, right? Like, I'm losing my mind. Okay, Jesus Christ. So many fucking weird names I gotta keep track of, and, like... Some of these other ones I've had enough time to repeat them over and over again and get them right. And some of them I have not. Let me see here. Anything else? There is something over there.
Restless.
All right. Fuck me.
I won't
gonna go over here.
tolerate
Cast your eye
weakness.
there.
Ooh. Go ahead and stay right there. Demolitions expert. Please and thank you.
The
Argenta?
Emperor favors me today.
God damn it. Go ahead and get right there. Go ahead.
Duty
Okay.
prevails.
Okay.
Never
All
doubt me.
right. Excellent.
I better myself
And we're good.
through my service.
Argenta is a...
The Emperor favors me
Jesus
today.
Christ, I love that so much. We got boots. Ergo boots. Increases the wearer's agility by 5 and athletics by 10. Ooh, that might be
Follow
good
my lead.
for
The
Cabela.
dead know nothing.
Jesus Christ,
and
stop
neither
selecting
do
them
the
manually.
ignorant.
So let's actually check that. That's not what I wanted, but that's fine here. We do have some stuff over here, it seems. So everybody make your way over there while I look in our inventory here. So let's go ahead and first off, take a look at your armor here. Ranger armor. This is the same thing. Okay, so they didn't have anything fancy. And then we're going to go here and look at our weapon. We had that marksman rifle. Okay. It is better than our Rebels sniper rifle. 21 to 25, but it does have a 30 additional hit chance instead of the 20. It does have more armor penetration. I think I'll take that over the... Yeah. I think I'll keep it for now. What is this one? Just regular sniper rifle? 12 to 16. Marksman rifle is better, but... Oh, it doesn't have over penetration. Mine doesn't. This one does. Oh, yes, it does. It's just not showing me the full stats. Well, that's stupid and gay. Stop doing that. And it does have the Deadeye shot, so I don't know what the fuck it's talking about. Anyway. You... Let me take a look at the boots that you got, girl. These boots? Boots? Those inertia boots? Melee attack is dodged, parried, or scores a critical hit. The wearer gains agility bonus MP and does not provoke... Oh, shit. Actually, I kind of want those on her. The fuck? Raises momentum to 175 whenever they kill 5 enemies in a row in one turn. Yeah, that's not very cool. Agility and athletics. I mean, you don't have any boots. You do have boots, but that's... Kills 2 or more people in a single attack. The attack does not spend all of the wearer's MP. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know I had those. Adrenaline War Boots. Start of the wearer's turn, they gain plus 20 dodge to the end of round. Okay. Unyielding Vanguard Boots. All allies in a 2-cell radius around the wearer gain a plus 40% bonus to resolve from the Unyielding Beacon ability instead of the original bonus. What the fuck is Unyielding Beacon? Each attack against the Vanguard grants them +1 stack of Unyielding Beacon. Each stack increases the resolve by +1, up to a maximum of 15. All allies in a 2-cell radius around the Vanguard gain 1/5 of that bonus. So instead of that, they get 40% instead of the 1/5 bonus. At the start of Vanguard's turn, the remaining number of temporary wounds is less than the number of stacks of Unyielding Beacon. It becomes equal to the number of those stacks, even if the Vanguard has no temporary wounds at the start of their turn. Interesting. Adeptus Astartes equipment. Looks like I do not need these ergo boots, actually. Crazy. Actually, I'll take them. Fuck it, I'll take them. I'd be like, fuck it, I'll take him. Who cares? And then momentum for 5 kills in a row. Maybe we give that to you? No. We'll just give those to her. Never mind.
That is beneath me.
That's beneath her, apparently. Fuck you too. Alright. Anyway. We're gonna go over here. Everybody climb the ladder one by one. Thank you very much. Take your time. Go in turns. Wilbur goes last, which is hilarious. Gonna grab these goods. Just some goods. Just some good goods. What else do we have in the area? Got loot right here. Those right there, those goods. And then from there, we got loot over there. Which I don't know how to get to. Seems we can't. Okay, awesome. So, we're going to go ahead and not that way.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
We're going to go back up here. We're going to do this athletics check.
Experience. Nothing matters more.
Yeah, we're going to go over here. Back through here, see if we can't get in a fight here. Oh, yeah, we can. Oh, yeah, we can. What's up, fuckers?
Heed your cries of mercy.
What up, brothers? I'll call for backup. Yeah, you do that. You fucking do that. Because ain't no one coming. Ain't no one coming, dog. Why are you saying that? Shut up. Holy shit, these guys are cooking, huh? Where is Cassia? Cassia? Get your bitch ass up here. Let's see how many of these fuckers you can hit. I think that's good. We're gonna try to hit these two at least. I kind of want to hit this whole group back here, but I don't know if this is gonna block my line of sight, and then I can't hit anything behind it. Well, even if I do, I can move here, and then I can move from there and then hit everyone. So it's not a big deal. We can dangle her quite a bit here. I'm not worried about this fight in particular, because they are all relatively low health enemies. No one really stands out. I think the other fight was much worse. So, Abelard, go ahead and go here. Cabela, go ahead and go here. Wilbur, go ahead and hit behind him. Same with Argenta. And then Yerlet. You can just sit here. And that's fine. That's all well and dandy. Wilbur. Move, Cassia.
Not a problem for me.
Cassia. Kill everyone. Kill everyone in a 10-meter radius, please. We're gonna go ahead and go here.
Emperor, give me strength.
Yep, you don't need it. You're pretty fucking strong as is. Let's be so fucking for real right now. Because look at that. Actually insane.
If I may.
Kill them.
Now you're clad in scarlet.
Crazy. And she got the 2 kills, so now she can move again. Oh, happy day. Cassie is so fucking strong with that ability, dude. And I feel like they nerfed it too. I don't feel like it did way less damage than it used to. So we might want to back off here. Back off with everyone else. Oh yeah, that's a good spot right there.
Tomes of military tactics.
It's a good little hidey hole there. And then we're good. We can just chill. So that's cool. We can put out the battle zones, but I mean, do we really fucking need to? Let's just put this one down.
Already done.
That's all we need. Because that just gives us the crit, right? Over penetration and crit. And damage. Yeah. Yeah, we're chilling. And then I have one more here, so I can give voice of command to Cabela.
Oh, too easy.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and shoot someone in the face. Preferably someone from afar. 38% is not great. You can't get shot. 62 isn't great. That's pretty good. That's pretty good as well. I think we'll take this one.
Suits my purpose.
That's good. Because Argenta can take care of that. She's up next, maybe? Yeah, okay. I had to scroll down to make sure everybody was... Cabela is next, so we're chilling. Let's go ahead and give her that buff.
For me.
That's fine. Let's go ahead and end it there. Bella. Slap their nuts. Let me see here. So we're going to go ahead and just jump in, I think, immediately.
As the tenants, my death is a blessing.
All right. That slapped. Fuck was that? And I got 2 kills with it. Why didn't I get any charges? That's gay. Kinda gay, but... I mean, she's OP enough as it is. Look at this movement. She has 36 movement. Why? Fucking why? Why can she fuck... Why is she Sonic the Hedgehog right now? This guy's easy. This sharpshooter actually does have a fuck ton of health. I should take care of him. So let's go ahead and get in there. Let's go ahead and get in there, and then... Yeah, so let's go ahead and get in there.
Retribution.
And then we're going to look at the buffs that we have available. So we have Raining Blood. Next single target melee attack splashes blood behind them, which is fine. And we can get all that. Captive Audience. Attack inflicts bleeding, which would be pretty cool. Where it hurts. Next successful attack is under any damage over time effects. This target will immediately suffer 3 instances of damage. Okay. So I can do Captive Audience. I guess I can do this now.
Fail.
I'll do this. We can do this.
As the tenants depart, caught by the web.
She still has crazy fucking movement. 14 still. Insane.
As on
And we're gonna go ahead and hit this. And that's a dead motherfucker. And I can run over here. Well, I could jump over here. Hey, hold up. Let me cook. Let me cook here. I don't have any AP, so I can't use this. So I could kill him with a jump, guaranteed. I could do quite a bit of damage to him with the jump. So if I go here and then I jump. Let's try it.
I am your blade and
See how much
shield.
damage we do. A bit. Killed 3 enemies in 1 turn using the Death's Waltz ability. I'd say so. If I do say so myself, I say so. And then we're gonna go ahead and go
Death
here.
comes in silence.
And you are fucking cooked, my guy. God, she is so fucking strong. I love her. Argenta. Destroy this man. 45%. Can I do anything to increase that? Grants momentum. Concentrated fire doesn't do anything. Inastackable combat bonus at the end of turn. You know what? Let's just do this.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
And then we'll just shoot him. Damn.
As
Run and
the
gun it.
Emperor commands, I act.
Run and gun it.
Doubt is for the weak.
Get fucked. Now let me see what that buff did. So she still has 2 there. She's in the rear. She's fired up. She's captive audience. She's winded. Rack and ruin. Revel and slaughter. What did it... That's... Fired up. Ella. Huh. Did it not give me the bonus from killing him? No, it did. It gave me temporary wounds. Okay. Okay, that's fine. I'll take it. And then we will pull this out here. And then we will chill, I think. We don't need the momentum. We don't need that. I think we just...
I
No.
will not.
No line of sight. How do I see him but not him? That's crazy. Crazy talk. Honestly, who cares? I don't think I can do anything else here, so we're just gonna end the turn. Can you hit anyone? No. You're stupid. I'm stupid. Let me see here. Let's just go ahead and go here. I've yet to be able to use this in my sights thing because everybody just dies. I can kill him. Why can I not fucking see these people if I'm right here? There's no way.
I approach the
Move there.
designated position.
There's no way you don't see these fucking people. Thank you. Oh my lord. Eh, fuck it.
I hear you moving.
Yeah, he's dead.
No more.
Oh, okay. I get another
I
shot.
will not. Stop trying, monkey.
What? Why?
You cannot force me.
Why now?
Alontak.
Can I move and shoot?
I move swiftly to strike.
Kill them, please.
I deal death
Thank
with
you.
my hands.
That's fine. Holy shit, the blood just disappeared. All right, cool. You had a hunting rifle, 2026, 40% additional chance. Ooh, this is a sniper rifle. Solid projectile. It has less armor penetration. Hulking creatures, 2x2 cells suffer +5 damage. Enormous creatures, 3x3 cells suffer +10 damage. I did not think that was a thing. Yikes. But that's sick as fuck. I'm equipping that, right? I think so. I think I am. I think that's good. Let's go ahead and put that on Wilbur right fucking now, dog. Hunting rifle. Ooh, it looks cool too. It's all gold. Okay. Everybody gather up. Yeah, that's cool. Some goods.
Doubt is
God
for
damn it.
the weak.
Doubt is for the weak. Epic. Good call. Now what is this? Oh, just some more crap. Yep. Yep, that's all good. So we got Xenos lore.
Kemorak.
Remains of an ancient structure visible under the green canopy. That's cool.
Victory awaits.
Oh, goods. A las gun? Scrappy las gun? Okay.
Your life is already short, and yet still you charge toward death, like a flaming comet falling into a star.
Who are you talking to?
You treasure your long life, but it is hollow.
Cabela.
This is why you waver on your many paths, while I walk surely along a single thread. I can do more in the moment I have been given than you can achieve in centuries.
God damn. She's full of herself.
A trivial task.
Oh, okay, so is the plant that we're looking at? Disarm that, please. How deep does the corruption
Duty
run?
prevails.
Who knows?
It's
I
about
sense
time.
something nearby.
Excellent.
Never doubt me.
I never did. Okay. Got some boots. Disciples boots. The wearer gains plus 6% dodge against enemies under the exposed weakness. That's pretty good. I think I will actually put that on Urlet. These gloves reduce the recoil of all automatic weapons by 50%. Uh-oh. Oh my god! No! We're so
them.
dead! Creatures were once timid. So we're saying... could this be the evil truly... Could the seed of evil truly have taken root in them as well? Thank you for allowing me to read that. Alright, so... we are going to Cabela. You can take on these two. Abelard, you take on this one. I have so much faith in her. Argenta, you're going here. Cassia, you can go here. And I might have to move Abelard back. Well, he's going to charge in anyway, so I think here is fine. That way, she can blast all these fuckers to Kingdom Come. Ooh, damn. These are beefy boys, for sure. Wilbur, let's get you over here, and then Urlet. Let's get you right here. All right. Wilbur's up first. Cassia,
Suits my purposes.
destroy their psyche.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
That was not as much damage as I hoped. But we're chilling. I do have quite a bit of movement. I kind of want to take care of this back here first. So let me go ahead and... I can give tank aim to someone. Doesn't need to, no, it doesn't really need that. If they're under voice command, it'll give them damage from this attack cannot be reduced below 51% for any reason. I don't think that's applicable either. So I think we're better off just shooting here and then giving voice of command to Cabela.
All too easy.
And then make her my servant. And then we're gonna go ahead and shoot this one.
Nothing I can't do.
Oh, these are the big beasts that they were just talking about. That are 2x2 cells. We can do that on her just cause. And then we can put this here.
Nothing I can't do.
I should have done that first, but oh well. We can put the front line here.
Suits my purposes.
And then the back line we can put here. Put it right here.
Not my specialty.
Oh, they can't overlap. Oh, no. No. Hold on. There we go.
Nothing I can't do.
That's better. Okay. So we're chilling. Cassie's... Oh, dodgy boy. Your Argenta? Feral bite. Eee, yikes. What is that? Hold up. Wait a minute. Never mind. It wasn't a debuff. I don't know what that was then. So we're gonna go ahead and pull out the shotgun. We're gonna go ahead and do 110% damage.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
We're gonna go ahead and go here. We're gonna go ahead and go here. No, we're not gonna. Oh yeah, we might as well.
Rejoice in battle.
Hey, dodge. Fuck you. Get fucked, cuck. Go and smack him. Smack him back. Get absolutely fucking donked on.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
And then we're gonna fucking do it again.
I'll do it.
Yeah, big bitch. Let's go ahead and take the momentum. Just so we can have a little bit. On a trail, designates an enemy within a 10-star body that trailed and finishes the turn. If any ally kills a trailed enemy, gains an extra turn after the ally's turn, and all with all MP and LP, AP and MP. The remaining from the moment the bounty hunter Oh, okay. Bounty hunter gains an additional MP. Cooldown resets. When Hunt on the Trail is used for the third time during combat, the bounty hunter recovers +1 charge of Hunt Down the Prey. Okay, so that's cool. So if I put it on you, I will get 3. I will get 3 if you die, essentially. All right. So if I go here, get fucked.
Purged.
Loser retards. Let's go and do this. Let's go and do
The
this.
shadows will see it done.
Let's go ahead and do
As
this.
the tenants demand, my blade whispers your name.
Excellent. And then who we hitting here? We're doing this guy.
The other side awaits.
Oh, get absolutely fucking dunked on. Yeah. Fuck you. That's what I'm saying. Guttural howl. And a parry. Get fucked, dude. Y'all are so gay. What does the guttural howl do? Nothing. I don't understand these things. So your let's go ahead and put that on you. Oh no, we want to do that last. So let's go ahead and what is this? Claim the bounty. That's right. Makes a free single attack with the selected weapon. This attack always hits, does not end bounty hunter's movement, but deals only 48% of the bounty hunter's usual damage. After each... Oh. I can use take aim on her. And that means that it won't go below 51%. Okay, that's cool. Little boost. Each third enemy killed by Claim the Bounty, the bounty hunter recovers +1 charge of Hunt the Prey. If Claim the Bounty kills a target marked as prey, the bounty hunter receives +2 AP. So let's go ahead and do that then.
That is beneath me.
Oh, you're already under the fact. Duh. Duh. So basically, I can exploit you.
I understand your intent.
And then I can take aim. It'll have hit chance, ballistic skill. So we'll do that.
Xenos pet monkey.
Shut up. Does ballistic still increase damage? I don't think it does. I might be wrong about that. And then let's go ahead and do this.
If it serves your cause. No weakness is hidden from my
Absolutely
sight.
fuck. Let's see if we can kill
I
it.
am not your zenith. Another soul
And we did.
slips beyond the veil.
And we did, so we got the 2 AP. And we can shoot again. That's insane. Love that for you. Let's go ahead and mark all these guys as prey.
If it serves your cause. I understand your intent.
And then, yeah, let's go ahead and do this. 95. Yeah, let's go ahead and hit him.
If I
52 damage, bro. Insane. What is her wild hunt? Okay, yeah, she takes an attack on everyone in line of sight. And it's always a crit. That'll kill him. I think we do it.
Fool creatures! I
Bam!
deal death with my
He's dead.
hands.
Bam!
Fortune favors the
35.
swift.
Sick as fuck. And we're almost back up to the full momentum. And with Argenta, I'm sure we can. And here's my girl. There she is. Abelard hasn't even gotten a turn. Neither is Cassia. She just got that one free hit. Dude, my squad is so fucking cracked right now. Let's go ahead and go here. And then we can smack him. Smack him in the booty.
Guided by faith.
Chow. Epic. Love to see that. Should have concentrated fire, but oh well. We can hold off and gain more to that. These are all marked as prey. Controlled shot. Don't need to dodge. I think we call it there. Well, we can do this.
I'll do it.
In case there's a second phase or something. I don't know. So we can do this. 17 to 20, or we can do this. 17 to 38. I think we did that.
If you insist, Lord
Excuse
Captain.
me? Excuse me? The fuck? Why was she moving? She wasn't even supposed to move. Ah, fuck that,
My
homie.
duty.
Fuck you, dog. We're gonna reckless
Victory
strike
is
this. We're gonna go ahead and endure. Embrace for impact.
It will be done.
Oh, fuck. I forgot that ends my turn. Oh, no, it doesn't end my turn. Everybody else around her gets movement. That's right. So we don't need to move with you. We don't need to move with you. And we really... Can we move? Oh, Wilbur. This is Wilbur. We don't need to move with you. And she doesn't get any movement. So that's all well and good. We're going to go ahead and endure. Get that extra HP. And then we're going to smack
I will
him.
do my duty.
Kill him. Insane. We're chilling. Dog. Gutted. I think Argenta got attacked
I
once
won't
during that whole
tolerate
thing.
weakness.
Insane. Bell's so strong. Doing more goods there. What is this? Grenadier Rebel. Rebel. So what does the map look like here? Oh, nothing. This is a dead end. This is a dead end? Can we get down here? No. Okay.
A new challenge for me?
Okay. So that's it. That's a dead end. So let's go ahead and go back over here to where we had the athletics check.
Compared to naval service, that was barely a challenge.
Oh. And then from here, we can go over here or we can go up here. So I think we go this way. Let's go ahead and head this
I'll
way,
lay
see what's
claim
going
to the
on.
stars.
Oh yeah, that was that. So that's fine. Still here. That was a dead end. This is also a dead end. Is it down this way where it was going? Is this the only way we can go? It seems so. All right, tally ho. Onward we go. Athletics check 75 go up. Okay.
Nothing's impossible for this, old officer.
Argento? Give me those bags.
The Emperor favors me today.
Oh, baby. Let's check out this gun. What? Bruh. 5 to 8? What is that? Civitas pattern? I don't understand why that would ever be good. Fire rate of 7, but... Okay. That's a butt plug for sure. Aldari pulse grenade. Plasma grenade? Yeah. Okay. Fire grenade. Crack grenade. Med kit. A data slate with notes. We're going to go ahead and read that here. Kurt, I know it's been rough for you since the meeting by the ruins. First contact leaves an impression on everyone. But when I recommended you to the commander, I never thought you wouldn't have the stomach to process the truth. Think what you want, but I'm still your friend. I don't want anything to happen to you because of your own stupidity. I saw your bag with the packs of Nutribars, and our lads brought them from the settlement. And if you thought no one would notice a couple of clips missing from Torben's backpack, you thought wrong. I want to give you a chance to return the goods. You know, neither Nutribar... Every Nutribar counts these days. Stuff that grows in the forest is no longer edible, and we're in need of weapons more than ever. I cannot guess why you need all this. You want to split. I can guess why you need all this. You want to split, abandon our cause, go back home, and pretend nothing happened. But I'm not writing this to appeal to your conscience. I just wanted to say that you're a marked man now, Kurt. After meeting the higher-ups, cutting and running is the worst thing you can try to do. They're watching those who've seen them. They won't let you leave. Let's just talk. Let's talk, just talk. You and me in private. Let me know when you're in camp. Okay. And who's that from? Doesn't say. Just says Kurt. Okay. Well, I don't think Kurt made it. Go ahead and go back down.
Experience? Nothing matters more.
So now we have that way or this way? I'm going this way first, because it looks like that's a dead end.
None shall stand in my way.
The back of the corpse's head, there's a strange narrow hole that doesn't look like it came from any conventional Imperial weapon. A hole that, like that, could have been left by a thin blade, piercing blade to the skull. I guess he didn't just want to talk. So, anyway, sucks to suck, brother.
As
Or
it
warp.
should be.
Epic. Plants corrupted, we get it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. These guys again.
Prey for no creature.
Ambushed. All right. Wilbur?
Suits my purposes.
Get in there, Cabello.
A dance of blades and shadows.
Yep, it sure will be. And then let's go ahead and give her 2 AP. To then use this here.
I shall not fail.
Okay, I guess he wasn't a target. So in that case, let me go here.
The shadows will see us.
Yeah, she's doing a lot less damage than the last time. I'm just saying. Anyway. So I can do take aim with her.
Not a problem for me.
Okay, and then I can shoot this here. Epic. And then
Suits
Cabela, you
my
served me.
purposes.
I should have buffed her first. Go ahead and put this down here.
Already done.
We're gonna go ahead and put this down here. Rotate, please. Thank you.
Nothing I can't do.
And then we're gonna take this and put that here.
Not a problem for me.
Okay. Over, that's enough from you. Your let. Let's go and mark these as prey.
I am not your Xenos pet, monkey.
Mark and prey. And then we're gonna go ahead and
This
give him
tedium is
exploits.
beneath me.
And then we're gonna go ahead and deal 52% of the bounties. Ah, see? See? Told you. Told you it works. Ooh.
If
Oof.
it serves your cause.
Oof. That's some fucking damage for free, bro. For one? That's crazy. And it doesn't even count as an attack. And I could have done this first and then done it. Okay. So yeah, let's do precision attack and then smack him. See if we kill him.
Another soul
Holy
slips beyond
shit.
the veil.
She is so good. Harry. Oh, you're cooked. You dumb bitch.
I'm
Your
not
let?
accustomed to being ordered around.
Snipe his nuts.
If our ancestors guide me.
And then go ahead and do this. Yeah, absolutely cooked. You dumb bitch. Who do we want to move? I don't think we need to move anyone. I think we just give voice command to you. Buff you up. Argenta? We can go here. And then we can concentrate a fire.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone.
And we can shotty shot
Faith
shotgun.
without deed
Whoppa!
like is a prayer.
Get fucked. And we're done. Cool. Good job, everyone. We're kicking ass.
There.
See? Right there. I better myself through my service. Never doubt me.
I never did. Awareness 95?
I did it?
Okay.
Victory awaits.
Doesn't seem like anything important. These guys are not enemies. Bogle. I'm assuming I'm going to be talking to Bogle. And there's going to be a fight. Excuse me, sir. Oh, shit. I didn't even see these dudes. Yo, what the fuck is going on here? Yo, what the fuck is going on here? Is that moron? Moron. It is. Mauran. The tall being, in a fine line garment, turns to you, their face hidden behind a blank visor of a helmet. When they begin to speak, even from a distance, you feel the air around the figure grow cold. Monkey, you should not be here. Yurlet strides forward, her eyes flashing. Moron. I am calling you to contact you about your car insurance. No. I'm calling you to account. You said that the great danger threatening the Lilithan lurked in the hearts of the monkey, in their greed and ignorance. And all the while, another enemy was looming over this world, an enemy whose tracks you should have seen in things to come. Slanesh, she who thirsts, is threatening this world, and you hid it from us. Answer me. Did you or did you not behold our greatest foe in the Lilithan future? Lilithan's future. Did you lie to me? After Yurlet's words, the two tall Aldari behind Moron start moving. One looks around at the leader, while the other lets out a cry muffled under his visor. The rebel beside you cringes as though the Aldari speech causes him pain. He strains to say something, but Moron makes an imperious gesture, and the soldiers meekly straighten up and salute, staring at the Xenos with slavish devotion. The robed figure inclines their head, and they begin to speak. Yurlet, the outcast. You left the path that was set out for you. You brought unknown monkey to our refuge. And now you speak to me with unseemly anger? Your long wanderings far from the Pradarak have altered your mind and tainted your sight. If I may, I would like to say something. Stop predicting I want to hear. I have something to discuss the situation. Janus, Xenos, fall to your knees before the rogue trader, whose world you have plunged into anarchy, and beg for forgiveness. Attack. Are you listening to the talk? I'm going to say nothing. She seems to have it under control, I think. I don't know. I kind of want to fight. I'm not going to lie. I'm having fun with the combat. My wanderings are the path I have chosen for myself, far from the walls of the Krudarak. I have seen and come to know things that no other Aldari could hidden away in a craft world their entire life. Oh, no Aldari could. Hidden away in... Okay. Why do you deny my words about Slaanesh? Is it because you were lying to me and my kin when you showed us the true path? This Alantok was the first person to discover the coming of Slaanesh, one of those whom the monkey calls Chaos Gods. Without him, I would still be deceived by your words about destiny and the true future. Monkey revealing paths, it's ludicrous. Monkey bring pain and strife in our time and for all time. How can you trust a monkey over what we taught you? After hearing the sorrowful song of the dying world, Moron turns his head towards you. It was not chance that brought Krudarak down. I'm gonna fucking have a hard time with that every time I see it. Monkey destroyed our ancient home, stripped us of our defenses, doomed us to wander amidst the cold stars. The colors of these Xenos are painful to behold, but there is just as much pain in their hearts. Could it be fear, despair? I cannot tell. The hues are too strange. Cassia flinches, and a trickle of blood runs down her cheek. Even if your craft world was destroyed by humans, as you claim, I imagine you can give a perfectly good reason. You gave them a perfectly good reason to do so. I'm sorry to hear that your home was destroyed, but I wasn't there and know nothing about this calamity. Watch your tongue, Xenos. I'm doing you a favor just by listening to your vile words. I'm sorry to hear that your planet blew up, brother. Moron gazes at you intently. If these words had come from an Aldari, I would have believed them. But you are merely a monkey. A plaything of your own passions. Any emotion that takes hold of your soul can drive out all traces of reason and honor. You are playing with words and avoiding the question. Notes of desperation and rage are creeping into your Let's voice. The Lilithan is under threat from our eternal foe, and yet you're more concerned about the presence of Alantok than the corruption that is flowing through the veins of this world. Do you never consider that your war might simply be hastening Slaanesh's triumph? I'm not saying whatever the fuck word they're saying. I'm just gonna say Slaanesh, because that's I know how to pronounce that one. Perhaps the ruler's servants, in the efforts to protect her, will resort to more and more instruments of corruption. Moron leans down over Yurlet, his tone menacing. You left the craft world in our darkest hour to gratify your ego. You came to us on the Lilithan and accepted you. I accepted you as one of our own. I even gave you a real purpose. Yurlet the outcast. And you dare insult me, a Farseer? It was a mistake to let you into our circle. You have turned our efforts to survive into dust with your own hands. I am an Asari. No, Asari. Aldari. I'm gonna fuck that up. Oh my god, I'm gonna fuck that up so hard. Moron. Not a plaything of the cold hands of fate, which you claim to speak through your mouth. Which you claim speaks through your mouth. My choice of path is no worse than yours or any other Aldari's. And my path calls me to fight our true enemies, not eradicate the monkey. If it comes to it, I will stand with them. For this Alantak can see with you, see what you are blind to, Farseer. Yurlet's eyes are alight with fury. She pointedly lays her hand on her weapon, looking away from the Farseer. My duty is to protect my world and my vassals. If Janus is being threatened by the archenemy, I will fight it to the end. I am willing to help the Aldari defeat the archenemy, but first we must deal with the rebellions you have been orchestrating. Let's cool our tempers and try to speak calmly about this. Perhaps Moron would see a little more if he bothered to pull his head out of his ass. Let's team up, bro. I'm willing to help the Aldari defeat the archenemy, but we have to keep the rebellions to a minimum. Moron turns his head towards you. So Yurlet the Outcast has revealed our secret to you? I'm sure you have something to say in that regard, monkey. Ooh, requires heretical follower. Okay. Not at the rebels? Okay. If this world is in serious danger, there's no sense in fighting each other. Let us deal with our common enemy together. I want to stop the violence on this planet once and for all. Not at the rebels. What have you done to these people? They believe in your their commanders. They believe you are their commanders. I've had enough of talking. If you, Xenos, refuse to bow down before the rogue traitor, you will leave me no choice but to kill you. Let me see. Yeah, this world is in serious trouble. There's no sense in fighting each other. The name of the danger is Monkey, and I will see to it that the Lilithan is purged of those defiling her face. And again, there is one way to prove to me that the monkey truly do care about the well-being of their captured world. Eliminate the ruler of the monkey, sojourning? I don't even know what that word means. On the Lilithan, and relinquish the governing of this world to me and my kin. That ain't fucking happening. Lilithan herself will stand as surety for our agreement, as will your compatriots who live on it, and the profit that you will gain by tilling the maiden world. Moron tilts his head to the side. Our human helpers will replace the leaders of the monkey. We will be the ones who govern the Lilithan from the shadows. That is an interesting thing. Putting the Xenos at the head of an Imperial planet is suicide. And where's my guarantee that the planet and its inhabitants will be safe? You have the word of the Aldari, who venerates life far more than any of you. What is more, monkey, I have not the slightest desire to inflict harm upon the Lilithan, the land of the Aldari ancestors. Ain't no way, dude. Holy shit. Okay, there's some fucking iconoclast choices we got here, boys. Moron says nothing for a few moments, then adds mockingly, I suppose my demands can be considered a gift for the likes of you. You cannot wish for anything better than Aldari stewards to rule over Monkey without bloodshed. So requires iconoclast follower. Address Yurlet. I cannot convince your kinsman, but I know you are on my side. Will you help me save Lilithan from the true enemy? Dogmatic. I cannot give Janus to the Aldari. Humans will only be ruled by humans, but I promise that no harm will come to you. I don't want any more blood. Neither yours nor ours. You have my permission to take Janus and its inhabitants into your charge. Oh shit, that's crazy. Or, we shall do things another way. I shall grant my protection to this form of alliance between Xenos and representatives of humanity. Together we shall destroy Astenza and her associates, and then humans and Aldari will flourish on Janus under my patronage. I've had enough of talking. You Xenos refused to bow. Blah, 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 blah. So I do think 6 is the way to go. I'll formally grant this alliance. But I do want to address Yurlet specifically. But I don't think... Let's do this. He stares at you for several seconds. At last he says, an alliance? That is how you interpreted what I said? Then again, if you prefer that word, let us call it an alliance. We will protect the Lilithan, but we will do so without violence. We will work for the interests of our race and our world through trusted Monkey, while we will remain in the shadows of the forest. This will be safer for everyone. Lilithan, if the Lilithan remains in our charge, I am willing to come to an agreement. We will not lose another kinsman, and we will be able to tend to this world, which has suffered so many years under humanity's yoke. As regards to the ruling monkey, Malran makes a strange gesture, and the Aldari behind him take off running into the forest. We will help you. Rebel nods in satisfaction. That's good, that's good. Our commanders should stay in charge. They'll know what to do. They'll know what's best, what pleases the God Emperor. He speaks his last words in a barely audible whisper, wincing as if in pain from a splitting headache. Yurlet gives you a long, studying look. Wait, a long talk. Before you leave these forests forever, take me with you to the distant suns. The tale of the children of Asurian on the Lilithan is coming to an end, but somehow, somewhere out there, amongst the cold of the stars of the cosmos, that your kind calls the Expanse, there are others deprived of homes, lost, suffering. Yurlet shuts her eyes, and grief twists her finely sculpted features. We can help one another, Elantok. You will be my wings, and I your wounding spear. And your voice of reason, should you encounter my kin. If that is still not enough, Yurlet thinks for a moment and continues carefully. I promise you a wondrous reward, Elantok, the treasures of my world hidden in the vastness of space in exchange for the rescue of my kin. If you remain true to your word and do not go back on your covenant, on our covenant. Okay. I've already been patient with your kin, and now you're asking for more? Why should I even be concerned with the affairs of Xenos? And your kin from Janus do not object to sending you throne knows where to look for survivors all on your own? I've always wanted to add Xenos to my retinue. Welcome, welcome. It is an honor to welcome the Aldari Wanderer into my ranks. You do not lack for boldness. Even your request is worded not as a plea, but a treaty. But I like it, so we have a deal. Xenos do not belong in the Rogue Trader's retinue. So, are they okay with you sending... going? Jesus Christ, I can't talk. Your let opens her mouth, but Moron cuts her off. Go on, outcast. Your place is on the meandering roads of space, not among us. I've always wanted a Xenos in my retinue. Welcome, welcome. Well, on talk Wilbur, yes? I am tired of titles and designations, my own and others. Since your path lies beyond the limits of the Lilithan, I will go with you to search for others of my kind scattered amongst the stars. Perhaps they will greet me more warmly than this brood. We got her in our fucking party for sure. Permanently. Gain 420 experience. Blaze it. And remember your promise, Alontok. When we leave the Lilithan, it will be to go to the distant stars. Moron sees them in his visions, and they sang mournful songs about the fate of my people. And I will fight beside you until the songs of the stars turn into a funeral lamnet. The Aldari ships have fled, headed distant stars. Oh, that system. Okay. Save the Aldari survivors. Aldari in distress. Your let claims that one of the Farseer's vision showed being consumed with a blaze somewhere. Okay. Okay. She just knows where they all are, apparently. So that's cool. And we leveled up. Everybody leveled up. Let's go and level up. What did we get here? Ooh, we got some stuff. We got some stuff, dude. Okay, we got quite a bit of shit here. Did I respec? Okay, I think I did respec. Because, I think I remember respecing because it was, I was trying to do a dual wielding pistol build, but then I switched over to the sniper. So I do believe I respect and took that off. I don't see anything here. Let's go ahead and go to the top crossfire zone. Using a stratagem on the front line area grants allies in the area 30% increased dodge against other allies' attacks. Ooh, interesting. Diversion zone. Using a stratagem on the rear area also makes the allies in that area the enemy's lowest priority targets for 1 round. Interesting. Enduring zone. Using a stratagem on the combat tactics area grants all allies in the area +3 deflection against the next melee attack they suffer. Personal zone. Allies, including the Grand Strategist, in the same combat tactics area with the Grand Strategist gain +4 perception and agility. All combat tactics bonuses are increased by 5% if the area was not moved for 2 rounds. Redeployment. Every time a combat tactic area is affected by a stratagem, all allies in that area gain +1 MP for the following turn. Stacks with itself. Third Locust. After use of Combat Locust Stratagem, one of the areas removed by Combat Locust Stratagem can be recreated immediately. Yeah, I don't think we have that. That's why it's locked. Critical Zone. Using a stratagem on the backline area grants allies in the area +8% critical hit chance against enemies that they are protected by cover from. Daunting Zone. Willpower resistance tests forced by overwhelming stratagem are made with a -25% penalty. -25 penalty. Enemies in the same combat tactics area with the Grand Strategist suffer a -8% penalty to dodge and parry. Fire at will. If there are no enemies in the backline area, the first attack in the turn made by every ally in the area costs -1 AP. That's sick as fuck. Honestly, that's pretty good. Fire at will. That's one to think about. Fortress Zone. Allies under the effects of Trench Line Stratagem will dodge area attacks without movement and are immune to all types of forced movement. That's crazy. At the start of combat, the Grand Strategist gains one random unknown stratagem and can use it at the end of combat for 0 AP. Inescapable Zone. Rerolls forced by Kill Zone stratagem are made with a -15 penalty. Using a stratagem on the combat tactics area grants all allies in the area the ability to move one cell without provoking opportunity attacks. The first stratagem used in the turn can be used a second time for 0 AP. Recoming Zone, we don't have this one. Every time allies under the effect of Stronghold stratagem should have suffered an injury, they gain +10 temporary wounds instead. That's sick. Personal Combat Zone. Allies gain the ability to reposition the combat tactics area they are currently in at the cost of 1 AP. Respite Zone. All allies in the rear area are healed by medkits for +15% more, or +15 more, and gain the same amount of temporary wounds. Medkits used by allies in the rear cost -1 AP. That's cool. Sniping Zone. Each ally in the rear area gains +8 critical hit chance if there are no enemies within a 5-cell radius around the ally. That's crazy. That's not really... 8% crit chance is not something to really care about. Every enemy killed in the frontline area increases all bonuses of combat tactics areas by +1 until the end of combat. Strategic Perfection. Each time the Grand Strategist uses a stratagem, they gain a stack of the Strategic Perfection effect. At 6 stacks of the Strategic Perfection, the next stratagem applies the benefits of all stratagems known by the Grand Strategist. Then all the stacks are removed. Interesting. Using a stratagem on the combat tactics area for the second time in a turn refunds 1 AP. This effect can be activated once per turn. And supporting zones. Using a stratagem on combat tactics areas allows the Grand Strategist to use all officer abilities on allies in the area regardless of distance. That's cool. I think... if the servant has less than 30% maximum wounds, the noble can use You Serve Me once more in battle, designating a new servant and removing the effect from the previous one. The noble cannot designate a character who has already been the servant this combat. Okay, yeah. No, that's stupid. I think we're going to go Fire at Will here. So if there's no enemies in the backline area, the first attack in the turn made by every ally in that area costs -1 AP. So that's a free sniper shot for us, and then a 1 sniper shot for Yerlet. And then we go ballistic skill, maybe? We do need fellowship. Fellowship, intelligence, perception, willpower, ballistic skill, toughness, or weapon skill. We can't go ballistic skill. Do I need more fellowship? Let's see. Fellowship, yeah, this also affects persuasion. I think we go ballistic skill here. This would put me at 55. So what does this reflect? Reflects the character accuracy with all forms of ranged weapons, determines the trajectory of shots in a burst. High ballistic skill indicates that a character is skilled marksman, someone who feared in a gunfight or skirmish. The base hit chance for ranged attacks within a weapon's effective range is 30 plus. Oh. Okay. So this just increases our hit chance. This increases our persuasion. Our persuasion is really high. I think we need the hit chance here. We're going ballistic skill. Abelard. We go toughness with him. 100%. Easy pick. Formidable distraction. All enemies in 2-cell radius around the Vanguard suffer a -8 penalty to dodge against all attacks except the Vanguard's If any of these enemies considered the Vanguard a priority target, those enemies will suffer an 11% penalty to dodge instead. Each stack of Unyielding Beacon additionally increases armor and parry by 1%. Critical hits deal 31% less damage to the Vanguard. That's pretty cool. Allies affected by any of the Vanguard's abilities gain 5% armor for 1 round, does not stack. Vanguard gains plus 21% parry against enemies that consider the Vanguard a priority target. That's pretty good. Because that's going to be anyone attacking him. So that's just plus 21 parry. Plus 21% parry. That's insane. That's actually a really good... So taunting defense. Taunting opportunity. Whenever the Vanguard hits an enemy with an attack of opportunity, the enemy must make a willpower resistance check. On the failed test, the Vanguard becomes this enemy's priority target until the end of the Vanguard's next turn. At the start of the Vanguard's turn, before their temporary wounds are lost, the Vanguard gains number of temporary wounds, strength plus for 1 round. Oh. So at the start of his turn, before their temporary wounds are lost, they gain that in strength for the turn, for the 1 round. Ooh, that's cool. For each enemy that considers the Vanguard a priority target, the Vanguard's armor is increased by 5%. That's pretty cool. Defensive Comrade. While the Vanguard has at least 1 ally in a 2-cell radius, the Vanguard gains 11% parry. Not as good as the 21%. Whenever an ally uses following, the ally gains 11% more damage against all enemies in a 2-cell radius around the Vanguard for 1 round. Protective Word. All allies affected by the Vanguard's abilities, but not the Vanguard themselves, are negative 8% less likely to suffer a critical hit. Punish the Imprudent. Once per round, whenever an enemy that considers the Vanguard a priority target enters a cell adjacent to the Vanguard, that enemy provokes an opportunity attack. Ooh. Once per round, whenever an enemy that considers the Vanguard a priority target enters the cell, they get an attack of opportunity. Ooh, that's pretty fucking good, actually. I might take that over the parry. Unflinching. Whenever an attack made by an ally hits the Vanguard for the first time in a round, that attack deals no damage to the Vanguard. If this attack is a burst attack, this ability to each successful hit in the burst. That's pretty cool. All the maximum stacks of Unyielding Beacon, the Vanguard gains plus 7 resolve. And Words of Endurance. Whenever the Vanguard's ally in a 2-cell radius around them is hit, the Vanguard grants that ally plus 3 temporary wounds once per round for each ally. Okay. So I think I take Punish the Imprudent, and then I take the Taunting what is it? Oh, fuck. I forgot already. Taunting Defense? Yeah, the Taunting Defense next. Well, it does say to take the Taunting Defense first. I think we'll take the Taunting Defense first, and then we'll take the Punish the Improvement later. That's just a lot of parry. Let me actually look at his parry. Parry's 81%, bro. That's crazy. That's wild. And his dodge is 48%. Damn. Alright. Ballistic Skill. Easy pick there. Gruesome Kill. Whenever prey is killed, all enemies in a 2-cell radius around the prey have their agility reduced by for 2 rounds. Heightened Concentration. Whenever the bounty hunter scores a critical hit, again, plus 4 armor penetration until the end of combat and stacks. That's cool. Whenever the enemy is killed by a critical hit scored by the bounty hunter or their ally, bounty hunter gains % damage for 2 rounds. That's pretty sick. Whenever the bounty hunter scores a critical hit, the target's armor is reduced by that percentage until the end of combat stacks. Whenever an ally kills prey, the bounty hunter gains half the bonus granted by hunt down the prey. I think that's good. Yeah. Because that means that even if Yurlet kills it, like her prey, then she also gets the spoils. So that's cool. I think we'll take that. Whenever the bounty hunter hits an enemy with an attack, they inflict the catch effect on the enemy. What is the catch effect? At the start of the bounty hunter's turn, this target suffers a stacking -2% penalty to their armor and dodge. Once the catch moves or suffers damage, catch effect penalties are removed. Okay. Critical chain. Whenever the bounty hunter kills an enemy with a critical hit, all allies in a 7-cell radius around the target gain +% critical hit chance until the end of combat stacks. Whenever the bounty hunter scores a critical hit for the first time in a round, they gain target's difficulty tier movement points. Expert finesse. Whenever the bounty hunter kills an enemy whose difficulty tier is 4 or higher, the bounty hunter immediately reloads their weapon and attacks the closest enemy in their line of sight. This attack gains 50% over-penetration, but only deals 28% of the bounty hunter's usual damage. Not very good. Guidance. The bounty hunter's first critical hit in a round grants their allies a stacking percentage bonus to armor penetration until the end of combat. Once a character with the bonus reloads, the bonus is removed. Hunter's Ambush. When the bounty hunter performs a single shot action at an immobilized or stunned target, this attack refunds its cost and does not count to the attack limit once per round. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. So hold up. If I hit him with the shotgun and it blows him back and knocks him over, right? Like it tends to do. With the concentrated fire, at least. Then if I run and gun and shoot him again, I can just straight up shoot him again. Like 3 attacks in a row is nuts. That's actually insane if that works the way I think it works. Whenever the bounty hunter kills prey, whose difficulty tier is 4 or higher, the bounty hunter gains an additional 2 AP. The bounty hunter's allies gain 7% critical hit chance against enemies affected with 1 or more of the following effects: prey, trailed, or immobilized. Retaliate. Whenever prey deals damage to the bounty hunter's allies, the bounty hunter gains damage percentage against the prey for 2 rounds. Savor the kill. Whenever prey that is not being trailed is killed by an ally, the bounty hunter gains an extra turn with half their MP and AP. The bounty hunter cannot attack during this turn. Extra turn. Not really. Not really worth it, if I'm being honest. Out on the trail now has an unlimited range and reduces the target armor by 12% for 2 rounds. We got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. At the start of the bounty hunter's turn, they gain +2 MP for each ally who is adjacent to the prey. Not really good. I think I'll take the Hunter's Ambush if that works as well as I think it does. So we're going to give you Fellowship. You do not need Ballistic Skill. You do not need Weapon Skill. Maybe we go Willpower, actually. Perception, too, could be good. Let me see here. Awareness skill, reduce enemy's dodge chance. That's not really useful for us. I guess we go Willpower. Just pump that Willpower. Against all odds, the Master Tactician begins combat with additional stacks of tactical advantage equal to the number of enemies. Okay. Interesting. Brink of Death. Master Tactician deals 12% more damage to targets with less than 50% wounds and heals 20% more wounds for targets with less than 50% wounds. She doesn't have any Medicaid, does she? I don't think so. I don't think that's like half the skill. All the Master Tactician's abilities work as if Master Tactician has 6 or more stacks of tactical advantage. Joint Offense. Oh, I already have that feature. Nerves of Steel. Whenever the Master Tactician or their allies gain momentum, they gain +1 more. Whenever the Master Tactician or their allies lose momentum, they lose -1 more. That's cool. Suppressive Fire. All enemies hit by the Master Tactician have 10% higher chance of hitting cover when shooting at the Master Tactician's allies behind cover. That's cool, because she hits everybody. You know what I'm saying? Ally Coordination. All allies have 25% dodge against attacks made by allies, deal 25% less damage to allies, and deal 50% additional less damage with critical hits against allies. Not really... Okay, let's see. Not really cool. Ally Coordination, Comfort and Conformity. Whenever the ally grants the Master Tactician stacks of tactical advantage, the ally also heals 1 wound for each stack granted. Ooh, that's pretty good. Just straight up heals her? That's not even like temporary wounds or nothing. It just straight up heals her 1 wound per stack granted. And I'm getting like 50 plus stacks, bro. Oh, whenever an ally grants the Master Tactician stacks of tactical advantage. Okay, I don't know if I have anything like that. Grenades and medkits cost -1 less action points to use, minimum of 0. Dawn of Victory. Every critical hit scored by the Master Tactician grants them momentum equal to resolve divided by 2. Works up to 3 times per turn. After a heroic act is used in the first time in combat, the Master Tactician's next archetype ability used will have this cost reduced to 0 AP and on all subsequent uses until the end of combat. That's crazy. In the hero's footsteps, whenever the Master Tactician's allies use a heroic act, Master Tactician gains +5 fellowship. Whenever their ally uses a desperate measure, the Master Tactician gains +5 toughness. These bonuses stack and last until the end of combat. Logistical superiority. Whenever the Master Tactician or the Master Tactician's allies use any consumable item or reload their weapon, the Master Tactician gains 2 stacks of tactical advantage. Every enemy killed by the Master Tactician increases the Master Tactician's resolve by +1 until the end of combat. That's crazy, actually, because she kills a lot of ads. Using medkits on an ally under the effects of the Master Tactician's archetype abilities heals that target for an additional wounds equal to blank and removes an extra injury without any tests. Whenever the Master Tactician spends tactical advantage stacks on abilities or critical damage dealt by the Master Tactician increases by 1% for every stack spent until the end of turn. Whenever the Master Tactician heals an ally, that ally gains +1 resolve until the end of combat. This effect stacks up to a maximum of 6. So this is really kind of a healer role, which is pretty cool. At the beginning of the Master Tactician's turn, if their momentum is higher than 125, the first burst attack or area of effect attack used by the Master Tactician this turn costs -1 less action points. Ooh, that could be really good. Now that I'm thinking about it. Because if our momentum's really good and we use that big eye attack, that could be an interesting play. Whenever the Master Tactician reloads a weapon, all allies within a 3-cell radius around the Master Tactician also reload their weapon. Press the advantage ignores cover and dodge. The target of Inspire gains +5 additional damage, 5% additional damage, for every 10 stacks of tactical advantage until the beginning of the Master Tactician's next turn. So we might do this. Area of attack, -1. That could be cool. The other thing I was looking at is... What was it? Suppressive fire? I think cover. No. Yeah, I mean, that was good. The comfort one. Oh, no, that one was bad. That one wasn't as good. Heroic inspiration. Logistical superiority? No. Can't remember. Anyway, we're gonna take this. Get that eye. Really, really good. Ballistic skill, of course. We are also gonna be taking Hunter's Ambush, maybe? Well, we don't have a way of immobilizing them yet. With her, specifically. So maybe there's something else here that can... let's go Gruesome Kill. Whenever the bounty hunter scores a critical hit, armor penetration till the end of combat. Yeah, let's go with the critical hit thing. So this is armor penetration, which is cool. Scores a critical hit, armor's target is reduced. Hunting Surge. Whenever an enemy is killed by a critical hit scored by the bounty hunter or their ally, the bounty hunter gains percentage damage for 2 rounds. That's the one we want. And then Executioner. We're gonna go strength or weapon skill. We're going weapon skill. Parry, melee attack, critical hits with melee combat, and then this is damage infects the damage a character inflicts with melee weapons and allows them to lift heavier objects. Okay, so we're definitely going strength instead of weapon skill. Because her parry should be good, right? Let's cancel. All right, let's accept. And then we will go parry. Yeah, she's at 95% parry. That's crazy. We're going strength. We're going to buff up her damage. Acute pain. Whenever an enemy suffers damage from a damage over time effect inflicted by the executioner, for the first time in combat, this damage is increased by 100%. If an enemy suffering from any of the executioner's damage over time effects is suffering from bleeding, burning, and toxin, including, hold on, it says including the effects inflicted by a pyromancer or a navigator, and toxin, including the effects inflicted by a biomancer. At the same time, all these damage over time effects deal 30% more damage to the enemy. The maximum number of wounds for the executioner depends on their Medicae instead of their toughness. Ooh. Hold up. Yeah, we're going to cancel out of that. Her Medicae is huge, right? 68? What is her toughness? Toughness is 45. For each point of toughness bonus, characters gain plus 10% wounds. So she's at 49. What would that put her at? Anatomy expert. We're going to go ahead and see if there's anything better than that. At the start of each round, all enemies suffer from any DOT effects inflicted by the executioner. Have an incoming damage over time from any source increased by 20%. Bloody trail. While moving, all bleeding enemies leave a bloody trail on the ground, which remains for 1 round. Moving through these bloodstained cells costs the executioner 0 MP. Her movement's already ridiculous. Why would I give her that? Whenever an enemy suffers from toxin inflicted by an executioner dies, all enemies in the 2-cell radius around the enemy suffer 3 levels of toxin. That's pretty good if I was going for a toxin build. When using Scourging Strikes, the executioner's melee critical hits inflict 12 levels of bleed on their targets instead of 8 levels. All damage over time effects inflicted by the executioner gain a 20% additional critical hit chance. This chance is increased by all bonuses to critical hit chance. Fragrant fragile playthings. First instance of damage dealt by the Executioner, damage over time effect in a round, reduces the inflicted enemy's armor by 13% until the end of combat. This effect can be inflicted on multiple enemies per round, but only once per enemy. Whenever the Executioner or their party members are suffering from any damage over time effects, these effects only deal 50% of their damage. Stacks multiplicatively, 50% damage if there is one Executioner with this talent in the party, 25% damage if there are two Executioners in the talent party, etc. Okay, so basically everybody takes 50% less DOT. That's also pretty good. I think that trumps the that definitely trumps the Medicaid wounds. When pushing an enemy, the Executioner also inflicts 6 levels of bleeding on that enemy. Invigorating screams. Whenever an enemy in a 4-cell radius around the Executioner suffers damage from the damage over time effects, the Executioner regains 2 wounds. At the start of their turn, an enemy suffering from burning inflicted by the Executioner must make a willpower resistance test. If failed, burning is removed from the enemy and falls prone until the start of their next turn. The Executioner deals 5% more damage to a target for each type of damage over time effects inflicted on the target. The Executioner's armor is increased by 7%, just straight up. The damage dealt by the Executioner's damage over time effects is increased by 3% for every 10% negative penalty to armor suffered by the target from any source. Whenever a single instance of DOT from the Executioner's DOT effects deal damage equal to or more than 10% of the enemy's maximum wounds, the enemy gains +1 stack fatigued. Excuse me. Enemies suffering from any damage over time effects inflicted by the Executioner also suffer a -8 penalty to their resistance tests. Whenever an enemy suffering from any of the Executioner's damage over time effects dodges the Executioner's attack, all damage over time effects currently inflicted on that enemy now deal an additional 10%. The Executioner gains a +13% bonus to Xenos lore. That's stupid. I think we're taking that. These are... I should probably take those too, but... I think we're taking Hardened Body. Just straight up 50% less damage from DOT. For everyone in the party is crazy. Alright, well, this episode has also gone on a little too long. I didn't realize how long it was going to take me to level up there, but we did just make a deal with the Aldari, saying that we're gonna kind of live in peace if we take on the governor. Yet. So we'll see if she's truly evil. If she is, then I really don't have any evidence of that other than the sick experiment she's doing, but that just seems on par with the Imperium. Let's be real. I have no idea if that's actually what's going on. I see the, you know, the plants and everything, so I see the corruption. I see it's there. I just don't know if it's her specifically. But we will find out. We got Yurlet in the party. We're chilling. I'll see you in the next one.